Hey guys, I actually wanted to do a quick update because I didn't know what other thing to talk about. Usually I talk about personal things and whatnot, but this time I wanted to do an update on something that I did a few weeks ago, or like last year or something. You see, during the live stream, me and my friend Agnes set up an OkCupid account for me by gunshot, by like pointing a gun on my face. No, I'm just kidding. And I'll leave a link below to show you like the rough notes, like for the rough notes of the OkCupid thing. But if you want to see the whole thing, I'll just like put a link down below to the live stream we did that includes the OkCupid thing. So with the OkCupid thing, it's been a couple of weeks, I think, couple of weeks, 3 weeks give or take, and yeah, it's going well so far. Like so far, according to my phone, I have about 26 people who swiped right to me, or I think liked me. I'm not sure, but I don't know who they are because you have to pay to figure out to find out who like swiped at you. And yeah, it's I don't use it a lot. I just figured, last week I figured when I'm at work, I'm like maybe I should just do some sort of thing with it. So yeah, I see 26 people who actually do like me for some reason. Maybe it's the photos. Maybe it's because one of the photos I have on it has me shirtless with a tattoo on it. In which case, I already have another tattoo on my back, but I don't want to show it yet. It's on Twitter, but I don't want to show it yet because I don't want to take off the shirt and whatever. So I have 26 people who like me. I don't know who because I have to pay for it, and it's like, yeah, it's fine. It's fine so far. But like while we were setting it up on the OkCupid thing, while we we're setting up the video, I just noticed on Agnes's phone about a cute guy, uh, and I was like, hey, who's that? And it's like, oh, that's someone, and it's a friend who I know from school. It's like, okay, he's cute, and I don't want to say their name because they might, might be uncomfortable, but he is really cute. And then we went on with the OkCupid thing, and then uh, a week later, while I was doing an episode, before I was doing an episode of albums and memories, I was gonna go to a sleepover, and then before then, I was gonna go. I got a phone call from my friend Agnes, and she's like, "Oh, by the way, you know that cute guy you were talking about? Um, like, you were looking at my phone and you saw this cute guy, and you followed on Twitter and whatnot. Yeah, he's on OkCupid, and he swiped to you. Like, I think he gave you a star. I forgot what it was. He liked you, he swiped you, and yeah, he's following you on Twitter. And for about 5 minutes, I kind of blacked out. Well, it was a three-way conversation between me, her, and another friend of ours. Like, and they were talking, and I was blacked out. I was like, wait, what? Like, I blacked out, and like they didn't hear me talk because I was like, but why? And for the rest of the evening, like for the rest of the time from after that phone call ended to when I had to go to the sleepover with other friends, I was like, oh my god, he actually likes me. And so it was like, yeah, that was a nice feeling, but at the same time I'm like, but why? Why do they like me? Why do they like me for some reason? But why? And I was like asking at Agnes's house, I was asking like I was not asking. I was like wondering why. Why does this person like me? I have nothing to offer, and they are very cute. And I'm like, why, why? And then like throughout most of the night, um, I was thinking about it, and I was thinking about messaging them on Twitter, but I didn't know what to say. As modern day romances go on, I'm like, what do I say? Do I say hi? Do I say what's going on? Do I say this and that? What do I say? And uh, they're like, just text them. Just no, not text them. Just try to message them. Just say hi or whatever. Just say, and I'm like, yeah, but I don't. They're cute, and I don't find myself attractive. And they're like, oh, come on, like just go for it. I'm like, okay. but I didn't know what to say, and it's been a couple of hours. Like I checked my phone, like what do I say? So I'm like looking at my phone, thinking about what to text, type, and then delete it, and it's like okay. And so a new friend of mine, who's a friend of Agnes's, is like okay. It's like okay. Before I leave, you have to text this person, or again, private message this person. I'm like, yeah, but I can't do it. And I'm like, I already texted. Hey, I was texting. Hey, I think you're cute. I want to get to know you sometime. And I'm like, okay. And then like they all tried to wrestle my phone out of my hands. And I was like, no, 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 don't, please. And I was like, and my friend is like, okay, give me your phone. And I hand it to her. And then she clicked the send button. And I was like, it was pretty much what was it called? A blue screen of death in my head, because I wasn't shocked that she did it. I was shocked that I knew she was gonna do it. Even before, like before I even came over to the house, like I knew like somebody was gonna like take my phone and then click on it, and I was like, oh my god. And I have a Bible. I can swear to God that I knew she was gonna do it. She was gonna like send a message to him, and I was like, and she just gave my phone back and like, okay, I'll see you guys later. And I was just on the floor, lying on the floor. I'm like, and it took me 3 minutes. I'm like, oh my god, why is it so late? Why did I do this so late? I'm freaking out. What if they don't really like me? And then like I put my phone away for an hour to let it charge, and then like I came back to get my phone, and they already messaged me on Twitter. I was like, hey, what's up? And they're like we just talked a little, and we still talk a little. Um, However, I don't use Facebook or Twitter on Mondays and Tuesdays thanks to the boredom brilliant thing, so it's going to be really hard. And so I couldn't wait to meet him because, you know, all the retweets that they tweet out on Twitter seem interesting. Like, I don't want, like, yeah, they seem interesting, and I get to know this person through those tweets, where their passions are. And yesterday, before me and Agnes went to the tattoo place for my new tattoo on my back, we actually stopped by our old campus at college, and we ended up like meeting this person, even though it's for like 7 seconds. I got a good impression out of him. Like I don't, I don't know if they got a good impression of me because I just shook his hand, said hi, and then like we gotta go. It's like he had to go to class, we had to go to my appointment. And so I was like, and then I just asked, like when we were doing the tattoo, which was quite painful on my back, not as painful on my chest, but on my back, yeah, it was pretty painful. I'll show you at another time. Like I have a picture of it on Twitter. It's like so I just asked a few questions. Like I don't want to talk about what he does at school because he probably doesn't want to know. But he's really he's really cute, and I actually do want to get to know him a little more. So yeah, I just wanted to say that OkCupid works, although I barely use it. But that's kind of a good feeling to be like. That's something I don't because people like me as a friend, and they just say, "Oh, just a friend." Like I don't have to worry. So it's mostly like platonic or heterosexual, but never like feelings of more. So yeah. So I'll keep you updated on whatever's happening, and until then, I'll make more content, possibly more live streams, and I will see you when I see you. So until then, thank you. And I'm sorry if I didn't explain myself enough, but my thoughts are a bit jumbled, so take care.